First up, we're launching into one of the most enduring conspiracy theories of all time, the moon landing hoax. Did 12 brave astronauts truly set foot on lunar soil in 1969? Or was it all a grand illusion staged right here on Earth? Now, picture this. The Cold War is raging, America and the Soviet Union are locked in a fierce battle for space supremacy, and NASA pulls off what seems like the impossible, landing humans on the moon and returning them safely. And that's where the conspiracy theorists step in. They argue that the US government, under pressure to outdo the Soviets, faked the entire thing, staging the moon landing in a Hollywood studio. They point to grainy photographs, shadows that seem to fall in the wrong direction, and the lack of stars in the lunar sky as evidence of their claims. One of the most persistent pieces of evidence cited by hoax believers is the waving flag. In the footage, the American flag planted on the moon appears to ripple in the wind. But wait, they cry, there's no air on the moon, so how can the flag wave? Well, it's simple. The flag wasn't waving in the wind, it was waving because of the way it was mounted. The astronauts struggled to plant the flagpole firmly into the lunar surface, causing the flag to move back and forth. The ripples, my friends, are an optical illusion, a trick of the light and the way the fabric was folded. Another point of contention is the lack of a blast crater beneath the lunar module. Surely such a powerful engine firing should have left a mark on the lunar surface, right? Again, there's a simple explanation. The lunar module's engine was designed to throttle down just before landing, and the lunar surface, covered in a fine layer of dust, doesn't react to force the same way as Earth soil. But what about those missing stars in the photographs? Shouldn't the lunar sky be ablaze with stars, unobstructed by any atmosphere? Well, the answer lies in the limitations of photography. Capturing both brightly lit objects like the astronauts and the lunar landscape and faint objects like stars in the same image requires different exposure settings. The cameras used by the Apollo astronauts were simply not sensitive enough to pick up the faint light of stars against the brightly lit lunar surface. Moreover, the evidence in favor of the moon landing is overwhelming. We have moon rocks collected by the Apollo astronauts with their unique geological composition that cannot be found on Earth. We have independent verification from other countries, including the Soviet Union, that tracked the Apollo missions every step of the way. And let's not forget the thousands of scientists, engineers, and technicians who worked tirelessly on the Apollo program. The moon landing, my friends, was not a hoax. It was a triumph of human ingenuity, a testament to our ability to achieve the seemingly impossible.
Now, let's turn our attention to the skies above and explore another popular conspiracy theory, chemtrails. Have you ever looked up at the sky and noticed those long, white trails left behind by airplanes? Some believe these are not ordinary contrails, but something far more sinister. Chemtrail enthusiasts claim that these trails are deliberately sprayed by government agencies or shadowy organizations for nefarious purposes. Some believe they contain chemicals designed to control the weather, while others claim they are spreading harmful substances to manipulate human behavior or even reduce the population. Theorists often point to the persistence of these trails, which can linger in the sky for hours, as evidence that they are not simply water vapor. They argue that real contrails, formed by the condensation of hot, humid exhaust from airplanes in the cold upper atmosphere, should dissipate quickly. However, there's a scientific explanation for the persistence of these trails. The length of time a contrail lingers depends on atmospheric conditions, such as humidity and temperature. In certain conditions, contrails can spread out and remain visible for hours, creating a cirrus-like cloud cover. Furthermore, the idea that governments or organizations possess the technology and resources to manipulate the weather on a global scale is highly implausible. While cloud seeding, a form of weather modification, is a real thing, it is a localized technique with limited effectiveness and certainly not capable of creating the elaborate patterns some attribute to chemtrails. The notion that these trails are being used to spread harmful substances is equally dubious. No credible evidence supports the existence of widespread chemical spraying programs. The most plausible explanation is that they are simply contrails, a natural byproduct of aviation.
Fasten your seatbelts as we delve into a conspiracy theory that's captivated imaginations for centuries, the Illuminati. This shadowy group, shrouded in secrecy and whispered about in hushed tones, is often portrayed as the puppet master behind major world events, controlling everything from governments and financial institutions to the media and entertainment industry. The origins of the Illuminati can be traced back to 18th century Bavaria, where a secret society known as the Order of the Illuminati was founded. This group, composed of intellectuals and freethinkers, advocated for Enlightenment ideals such as reason, secularism, and individual liberty. However, they were short-lived, disbanded within a few years by the Bavarian government, which feared their growing influence. Despite their relatively brief existence, the Illuminati have taken on a mythical status in conspiracy circles. They are often depicted as a powerful and insidious force, manipulating world events from the shadows to achieve their own nefarious goals. Some believe they seek to establish a new world order, a totalitarian one-world government that will enslave humanity. While it's true that powerful individuals and organizations exert significant influence over global affairs, the idea that a single secret society is pulling all the strings is highly improbable. The Illuminati, as they are often portrayed, bear little resemblance to the historical organization. The real Illuminati were primarily concerned with promoting Enlightenment values, not with seizing global power. The modern-day obsession with the Illuminati can be partly attributed to popular culture, where they have become a staple of books, movies, and music. From Dan Brown's Angels and Demons to the lyrics of countless hip-hop songs, the Illuminati have been cast as the ultimate villains, their names synonymous with secrecy, power, and shadowy conspiracies. The Illuminati, as they are often portrayed, are more a product of fiction than fact.
Hold on to your hats, folks, because we are about to enter the realm of a theory that's been debunked for centuries. The idea that our planet Earth is not a sphere, but a flat disk. Yes, you heard that right. Some people believe that we live on a pancake-shaped planet, and everything we've been taught about astronomy and physics is a lie. Flat Earthers claim that the Earth is a disk with the Arctic Circle at the center and Antarctica not a continent, but a massive ice wall surrounding the rim, holding back the oceans. They argue that NASA, along with other space agencies, is part of a grand conspiracy to perpetuate the globe Earth lie, faking satellite imagery and space missions. One of their main arguments against a spherical Earth is the lack of visible curvature when looking at the horizon. They point to photographs and videos taken at ground level that appear to show a flat horizon, claiming this as proof that the Earth is not curved. However, they fail to consider the sheer size of our planet. The Earth's circumference is so vast that the curvature is not readily apparent from ground level, especially over short distances. You would need to be at a significantly higher altitude, like on an airplane or in a high-altitude balloon, to perceive the Earth's curvature with the naked eye. Flat Earthers also have difficulty explaining how circumnavigation works on their model. On a globe, it's simple. You travel in one direction and eventually return to your starting point. But on a flat Earth, circumnavigation would be impossible, as you would simply reach the edge and fall off or hit the ice wall. Another glaring flaw in the flat Earth theory is their explanation of gravity. On a spherical Earth, gravity pulls everything towards the center of the planet, which is why objects fall down and why we stick to the ground. But on a flat Earth, it's unclear how gravity would work. The evidence for a spherical Earth is overwhelming, from ancient Greek calculations to modern satellite imagery.
Conspiracy theories captivate our imagination, questioning established narratives and challenging authority. Yet, distinguishing fact from fiction requires critical thinking and examining evidence. Remember, skepticism is healthy, but it's crucial to approach these topics with a discerning eye. Do your research, question your assumptions, and always demand evidence. Join us next time as we uncover more mysteries and separate truth from speculation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.